Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for all signs. It is a little chilly right now. Today we had the most amazing day. We got to go to Central Park. We went there the last time we were here in New York, but today the weather was spectacular. No rain, like kind of cloudy but sunny, and the leaves, oh my God, the fall leaves are just phenomenal. I have decided that I have to be in New York every year from October, mid-October till Thanksgiving, because I don't want to miss, the weather is just crisp and just delicious. And it's just such a vibe in New York in the fall, New York in November. So we got that done today. We also went to Bryant Park. They have like that winter festival thing. We got to try the two like viral hot chocolates. One was from No Chewing Allowed. The second one was from a place called S'mores. And of course, I vlogged it, so you guys get to see all those details when I do eventually upload my vlog. That's on my Missy in Wonderland vlog channel, okay? All right, let's feel it out. Every time I feel out the energy, I get like the butterfly feeling in my stomach. I don't know what that's about, but it's like butterflies in the stomach. It reminds me of that song. I get those goosebumps every time. Didn't I use that song for like a little clip that I posted of me in the Red Rocks in Arizona? It's that kind of vibe, like butterflies and like goosebumps and chills. Someone gives you that. Eight of Swords and the Hierophant. And the Knight of Wands. This could be a younger fire sign. Could be a Taurus. The Hierophant is Taurus as well. But that Knight of Wands, this person could be younger than you. It looks like they are watching. They have a wand in their hand. They're about to make some sort of a move. Now wands are action. Someone's watching and waiting. There is, I don't feel like it's that masculine that's overthinking. Because you know what's funny? I feel like the masculine was the overthinker. And now time has passed. Now he's ready for commitment. Look at the red string. That's giving red string of fate. These two are bound. Destined and fated to meet, right? But bound to have So there's a thing between these two. That's why the butterflies, the goosebumps, it's like a vibe. But he's not mad. He's looking like almost... He's like tickled. He's entertained. You know what's so weird? It's like, this is what it feels like. The feminine wasn't thinking of the masculine. Excuse me. The feminine at this very second is living her best life, blah, 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 blah. It feels like there's a sudden moment where she gets caught up and thinks about him suddenly. It's like sudden. She just thinks about him, or he comes in and communicates or does something. And then it gets her all like the goosebumps and the butterflies. And it's fast, it's quick, it's sudden. That's the Knight of Wands energy. It's like that. Doesn't sneak up. That's not a slow burn, right? The Knight of Wands is like a bat out of hell. It's coming out of left field. And then it gets you overthinking, gets you thinking about it again, gets you back in that mode of oh, fuck. And the oh, fuck is because you feel it. You still feel it. Seven of Pentacles. It's like this masculine was waiting. I don't know, he could have been waiting to manifest something with the Magician. Maybe he was waiting to be more successful. He was waiting to offer more. Feels like he was definitely building his finances. Look at all the pentacles there. That's funny too, because you have here the Four of Pentacles. That's why he held back, right? No offer was made. He was busy. Whoever this masculine is, he was very busy. He wasn't lying. He didn't have his thumb up his ass. He was really busy. Very, very busy person. Two of Wands. Look at him. If some of you are traveling right now, they don't love that. Look at his face. He looks pissed. I mean, that's the vibe, isn't it? Like when you really like somebody and they're traveling, it's like all these things are in your head about, oh no, is it going to be like a Hallmark movie? Are they going to sit next to the love of their life in the, you know, in the plane, just like serendipitously? Oh no, are they going to like go to a restaurant and boom, you know? It's a lot of like, it's a lot of what ifs. And with the world in his hand, for some of you, this could mean that there's physical distance. Like this is a long distance connection. Someone here is going to have to move. If the Chariot comes out, it's double confirmation, but that's what I feel in my gut. Someone will have to move. The Hanged Man. Waiting. A pause. And Justice. Funny how she's blindfolded in this card. You don't see it coming. Because I think that's why she gets shooketh, right? That's why like her heart just drops to her ass and tries to get like, oh my God. Because it's like, I don't know. I guess you could say like you felt like it wasn't going to happen or it was over. You know, justice is getting what you deserve. But it's also balance. The two of you balance each other out. It's really like opposite. It's very yin yang. One's a lot more fiery. One's a lot more cool, kind of quiet, right? But she's not going to see this coming. It's like he shocks you. He surprises you. He makes some kind of unusual move. Because the usual MO here has been quiet nothingness. But he's been waiting. So it's not like he wasn't interested. It's not like he was like, well, I'm ugh, yikes. I don't get the yikes vibe. I get the Red String of Fate vibe. Oh my God, there he is, Kang Dangalang. All right, Kang Dangalang is a card of like pure raw action, like fearless. I told you he's going to make some sort of like, I don't know, unusual, unexpected move. You can see he's been watching and waiting, right? With the Knight of Wands, and then boom. So the Knight of Wands to me feels like watching, plotting. But he's amused. Maybe for some of you, you're funny. He likes what he sees, but then the travel thing is a big deal. You know, I can't tell you how long I've personally channeled traveling. You guys know as well, it comes up a lot in the cards that I pull. But they're going to make some sort of an offer here with the King of Wands. It's real passionate. You can see there's fire coming from his wand. A lot of passion. It's a lot of fire. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Queen of Cups. Oh yeah, she's ready. You know what I mean? The Queen of Cups is open and receptive. She's ready. Feminine's just at a place in her life where, you know, she's ready to become a wife. She's ready to settle down. She's at a place where she feels ready. Page of Cups. This could be a friendship, like casual, even co-workers, which adds that element of complication. Because it does feel to me like there's some kind of a level of complication. I don't know, maybe friends or co-workers, or it's like acquaintance. There's a level of something there. A huge component of hey, but very like, this is not romantic at all. At all. His eyes were closed in this card too. You see that? And her eyes are open. It's like he didn't want to see it. Kept it more casual, like prolonged the casualness. Didn't want to see it, was in denial. And then now he sees it. And then she kind of gets over it. And then he just comes out the blue. Yeah, the Emperor. Oh my God. He finally becomes the Emperor. That could be the card of Aries. Right? But the Emperor is the shot caller. He's zaddy. He's God of War. This is the baller. This is the boss. This is the leader. You can see he's grown. There's like been this elevation, right? Knight of Wands, then the King of Wands, then the Emperor. Dun, dun, dun. See, he's elevated. I mean, that's a really big deal because he has to become the Emperor, right? The Emperor is like fearless. The Emperor is someone who is patient, watches, because he has to be strategic, right? He has to analyze. You don't become God of War by being stupid and impulsive. It's a matter of experience and it's gut instinct. Like whoever this person is, his gut instinct is like fucking spot on. Like he's pretty fucking intuitive. We got the Six of Pentacles too. Remember we said balance. This masculine here has a really hard time balancing work and like other shit. Because look at all the hands. It's like everybody's asking for their time. Whoever this is, I don't know what they do for a living, but they're very busy. Very, very busy. That's the mystical manga tarot that I had delivered here in New York. We are going to use Broken Mirror Oracle. I have to tell you guys this. I forgot to say this in the beginning. I always forget something. I have one spot left for my Salem, Massachusetts, November 2026 retreat. Now, the way you lock in and reserve your spot is by dropping your deposit, which is 1111, okay? That's the only way you lock in your spot. So I've gotten so far, like maybe 11 or 12 applications. If you received an email from me, you know that that means your application was approved and it's a matter of you just sending your payment to lock in. Now, I've sent out quite a few emails today. It's really just who comes in first. And then it's going to sell out completely. But don't worry, I still got one spot left for my Sedona retreat in March 2026, and I still have one spot left for Mount Shasta 2026 in June, okay? But that Salem, Massachusetts one, I told you, everybody's going to want to take it. It's going to go quickly. So, and that's the only way you can reserve your spot is by dropping your depot, okay? So remember I told you guys, don't put in an application if you cannot pay it immediately. Wait it out and see if there's still availability later when you do have the funds. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get that approval email and someone's going to come in and pay it immediately and then that spot's no longer available. So it's discouraging for people. I've had that happen before, but it's also like, why'd you apply if you don't got the money? Because then what am I supposed to do? My hands are tied, right? So do not delay, do not wait. Go to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. Or either of those three, okay? If you want to come to either of those three, that means there's one spot left for each of those retreats. Jump on it, okay? Now here we go. Didn't I just say it? It's like I'm psychic or something. Opposites attract. Lessons, not your usual type, different spiritual beliefs. It could be all of the above. You know what I mean? Like I told you, you guys would be opposite. One's fiery, one's a bit more cool, calm, and collected. You know, one's very masculine, one's very feminine. It's the yin and the yang. But it could be someone that's not your usual typical type. And I just have a feeling that you're a bad bitch. Okay, let me just say that. Hold on. Let me wet my whistle like people say. You're a bad bitch. You might be the first bad bitch this person has ever encountered and dealt with and fallen for. That adds another level of complexity to this complication. But it's just not usual type. Okay, now whether that's personality, whether that's because there's an age difference, whether that's because it's long distance, whether that's because it's friends or coworkers, okay? Different religious beliefs. I don't know. Different physical types. I don't know, and it don't fucking matter. Opposites attract. Rock bottom. Karma. I was going to say something, but I want to wait it out. Unfinished business. And the spotlight. See, I told you, for some of you, you a bad bitch and they ain't never had that. And someone's always in the spotlight. Now, that could be literal, right? Some of you could really be in the public eye. It also means, like, people look at you. Okay, you be going to the Walgreens, people be looking at you. Walking into the Piggly Wiggly, people be looking at you. That may not be something they're accustomed to. And you know, you gotta have thick skin for that, right? Not everybody is that self-confident that their partner, people look at, right? Attracts attention. But somebody here, all eyes on you, okay? Now the unfinished business here, it says here reconciliation, proposal, and forgiveness. That's connected to this karma. There's forgiveness needed here. I don't know if this is forgiveness with someone from your past or someone from their past, but it don't have nothing to do with the two of you together. It's one of you or both of you with somebody else. And that has to be resolved. That's the lessons. Remember in Opposites Attract, it said lessons. Somebody here needs to forgive. Don't get me wrong, you might have to forgive their ass. But it's also forgiveness from the outside. Secretive, sneaky, mysterious, and hiding information. I think this fucker's real sneaky and very secretive. Meaning they may watch your shit and you don't know it. They may keep tabs on you and you don't know it. They're very stealth. But that's what the god of war is good at, okay? I mean, seriously, the emperor. That's their specialty. They're god of war for a reason. They're not fucking stupid. Bottom of the deck, you have determined, persistent, still holding on, flowers and gifts. I mean, isn't that marriage, basically? It's so funny because today at Central Park, there was a couple who was taking wedding pictures. Like, looked like they just got married. You know, someone was holding her bouquet. They were both standing over there taking pictures. It was beautiful. And I just thought, wow, it really is fucking happening. You know what I mean? Like, to my soul tribe, meaning you guys. People are meeting new people. People are coming back from the past. And now it's finally time. But, you know, so I don't... 48 to 72 hours. Something in 48 to 72 hours. So that's 2 to 3 days. But funny how they used hours, not days. It's not what I heard. I didn't hear 2 to 3 days. I heard 48 to 72 hours. I could be very specific for a reason. I don't know if that's when they reach out. When you watch this, something may happen within a couple of days after watching it. Something may have happened a few days before watching this. You see what I'm saying? Wiggle room of before or after. But the hiding information, I think this person knows way more about you than they let on, you know? And if you have social media, they may stalk your shit. It's very possible. But I also feel like it's sort of sneaky in them, you know, not revealing the way they feel, not revealing nothing. It's almost as if like somebody's gonna come out of that doorway from the dark, coming out of the dark. Maybe this person, for some of you, has been MIA, missing in action. some of you feminines began to become comfortable and used to them being missing in action. So when they come back, that's the whole butterflies and heart dropping and feeling goosebumps, because it's like, oh no, I still feel it. And then it begins, you know, that's kind of the energy that's coming through, right? And then it begins. It's definitely unfinished business here between the two of you. Remember, red string of fate, keep that in mind. And we're going to get into your extended. If you guys want to rent the extended, go to the comment section below. I will have that link pinned. Don't forget, if you want to put in your application because you are ready to drop your deposit, okay, then go to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com, to put in your application. The second you get that email, you got to jump on it, honey, because I've had people dilly-dally and lollygag, and then a couple days later, maybe a week or two later, come back and say, okay, I'm ready. It's done. You know what I mean? Like, things happen swiftly and quickly, because I can't hold the spot. I've literally done that in the past, and people don't pay. And then I'm in a predicament because I'm over here saying, well, I don't have any spots available, or only whatever, 2 spots left. And then I'm left with 3 spots left or something, right? Like, it's strictly business is what this is. This is like my job. So, you know, we have to handle things a certain particular way. And you guys know this, I've already done 3 retreats. And this is why I say this every time, because this has happened to me before, where I can't tell you how many people have put in applications during these 3 retreats and never responded, so I get ghosted. Or number 2, say I don't have the money. If you don't have the money, why are you applying? You know what I mean? Just save the energy. I want you to go manifest, go do something else with that energy instead of putting in an application. Okay? Only if it aligns and you got those Skrillas, do it. Okay? All right, I'll see you guys in the extended. Love you, bye.